Hun just makes it really easy for you to find a category if you're looking for somewhere to fit in, but it doesn't limit you to that category. You know, you can sort of float around from here to there. You're never really labeled by one thing unless you choose to be labeled by it.
You can really find yourself and find what you're interested in, and people support you every step of the way.
We have good people who are here, both faculty, employees, and the students. They're good people. You can expect to live and study in a very safe environment.
I think that one thing that Hun does really well is it brings people together from a lot of different kinds of backgrounds, a lot of different educational backgrounds, as well as socioeconomic backgrounds and cultural backgrounds, and I think that it encourages people to see strengths and values in others, and then therefore in themselves.
As I said, I grew up in a really small town, and I didn't meet people from far away until I went to graduate school. But Hun is a way to combine both that small town thing where everybody knows who you are, but also with access to the wider world.
For my sophomore and junior year, I roomed with the same girl, and she was from Hong Kong. And she taught me a little bit of the language, a little bit of the culture, some stuff back home.
I remember the first time I met former students' parents, and they had graduated from Hun, and they were from Korea. And I thought, oh, okay, we have been doing this at least 2 generations. And with that, that means that that father trusted us enough to also send his daughter here.
There's a kid who might get lost in the shuffle somewhere else, or might be an afterthought or pushed aside in another community, and we have found ways to embrace and highlight that student to the community.
Well, every course at Hun is a college prep course. The school offers regular classes, honors classes, AP classes to meet each student's academic level.
If a person's interest is to participate in what's going on in the world, Hun is a good place to start off.
The teachers that I've had and the experiences that I've had with those teachers have been formative experiences.
I even adapted my schedule so that I would have certain teachers more throughout my Hun career.
You'll have the athlete who's trying to play, or many of the kids who are the leading musicians in the school are also very strong athletes and fine students and working on community service and everything else. So there aren't those boundaries that you sometimes get, or those kind of specialization sort of things, or the cliques.
I would say that Hun is a place that not only directs and educates you, but gives you a platform from which you can sort of launch and go your own direction.
There are a lot of people that do more than one thing. There aren't a ton of people that do only one piece of the pie. There are people who play a sport in one season, and then they participate in music all year long and art all year long.
I think the Hun community almost pulls the best out of you. It sort of inspires commitment and inspires you to kind of reach out and try things you haven't tried before.
Over the last couple of years, I've talked to admission representatives, and they traditionally say, and I've heard it over and over from all levels of college admissions representatives, they know that a Hun student applying to their college is prepared and is ready to do that college level work.
You get very close to people, and it's like the girls in my hallway. I'm a proctor in the sophomore quad, and it's like one family. And we take care of each other, we help each other out, and the TODs that live in the dorm are like our parents almost.
Classic Friday night ritual is the movie run, which is big. Almost everybody goes on the movie run. And immediately following that is the Hoagie Haven run, which, you've got to be on the Hoagie Haven run.
So to be able to see that your teachers don't just teach, but they also do other things, and they also cook really mean cookies, is I think an important part of being in an adolescent academic community like a boarding school can be.
You should come here if you want a vibrant community that offers every opportunity in the world to explore new talent, to develop strong relationships with other kids from all over the world, develop strong relationships with teachers that can be a guiding influence on you for the rest of your life. And to be in an environment where you're happy, you're respected, you're safe, and you grow in ways that you didn't even anticipate. This is that kind of school.
Come here ready for us to show you a path that you never thought you were going to take, and to help you end up in the place you are supposed to be. Not where you thought you might be or where you think you should be, but where you will be your best.